So bone grafting, you do a lot of bone grafting
Yes,
in
we
your
do.
practice. So what type of procedures are you using bone grafting and why?
We use bone grafting where we want to place implants in areas where there's not enough bone.
Okay.
So by doing bone grafting, we can make those areas more suitable to have an implant put in, and then we go ahead and do the implant. What we use is the patient's own growth factors. When you look at the composition of your blood, it has platelets in it, and platelets help the body grow new tissues and heal itself. So what we do is we take a blood sample, we spin the blood in a centrifuge, and then we put those really good cells back in and help promote the growth of new bone.
So like if you had to do an extraction, you just kind of like what? Inject the stem cells or the PRP into the area?
The PRP in the area.
To help build the bone?
That's right.
Okay.
And what we're finding, it dramatically decreases healing time. It dramatically gives us better results quicker. Yeah.
Now, is the bone like a synthetic bone, or where are you getting the bone from?
It's a combination of synthetic bone and donor tissue. Donor tissue, sometimes it scares people, but look at it this way, even a blood transfusion, that's donor tissue. So we're quite used to that, and there's been many studies on that. It's perfectly safe.
So it's safe and effective.
Very effective.
And what about pain? Because they must be, is it one of these painful procedures?
Surprisingly, people always ask me that question, Larry, and no, there's no pain involved, or very little pain. And the reason is that bone has no nerve endings. The tissue, the gums that cover the bone has nerve endings, but bone itself doesn't. So that's why when let's say you break a leg and they put pins and screws in, there's no pain. If you need a hip implant, they put the thing in your femur, you walk away that same day, there's no pain. And that's the reason why bone grafting doesn't hurt.
So it's just the gums that hurt?
It's just the gums that hurt.
So nothing to worry about if you've been told you need bone grafting?
That's right, nothing to worry about.